There is one thing almost nobody knows about Tesla's Gigapress, and it has nothing to do with its size. At this exact moment, something extraordinary is happening inside a space no human can directly observe.
This single machine replaces work that once required dozens of individual parts, countless welds, and hundreds of robotic movements.
The real breakthrough isn't how much force this machine produces. It's what that force makes possible. Every production cycle lasts little more than a minute, yet decades of engineering made that minute possible.
So what is the real secret behind Tesla's Gigapress? It begins with something most people never notice: the mold itself. Every casting begins here, inside two precision-machined steel blocks that determine everything the aluminum will become. Every microscopic surface inside this mold will be copied into the aluminum with astonishing precision. Even a particle almost too small to notice can destroy an entire structural casting. This nearly invisible coating lasts for only one production cycle, but without it, the casting could never separate cleanly from the mold.
Before the next cycle can begin, both halves of the mold must align with absolute precision. The mold is ready, but steel alone cannot build a Tesla. Now the race against heat begins. While the mold waits in perfect silence, a river of liquid aluminum is already racing against time. Too cold, and the aluminum will never reach every corner of the mold. Too hot, and its internal structure begins to change. Even before casting begins, invisible gases must be removed from the metal itself. From this moment on, every second the aluminum spends outside the furnace brings it closer to failure. There is no pause, no second attempt, and no way to recover lost heat. Now everything is ready, the mold is waiting, the aluminum is here, and the next few milliseconds will decide everything. The race against time begins the instant molten aluminum leaves the ladle. Before the metal can cool, a hydraulic piston launches it forward with extraordinary speed. Traveling faster than the eye can follow, the aluminum reaches every corner before solidification can begin. More than 6,000 tons of clamping force keep the mold perfectly sealed during the entire casting process. Inside the mold, liquid aluminum is already becoming the foundation of an entire vehicle. The metal can no longer flow. Now it must become something far stronger. Although the metal has stopped flowing, the most critical part of the entire process is only just beginning. As aluminum cools, it naturally shrinks, and every fraction of a millimeter must be controlled. Holding pressure keeps feeding the metal until the casting is fully formed. Every second is precisely calculated, because opening the mold too early could destroy the entire casting. Only when pressure, temperature, and time reach perfect balance does the Gigapress prepare to release its creation. For nearly 90 seconds, the secret has remained hidden inside solid steel. Now, after nearly 90 seconds hidden beneath thousands of tons of steel, the Gigapress is finally ready to reveal its work. For the very first time, the giant casting emerges from the mold exactly as it was engineered. Only seconds ago, this entire structure existed as liquid aluminum. What once required more than 70 separate stamped components now exists as one continuous structural casting. But despite its size, the journey of this casting has only just begun. Before it can become part of a Tesla, every unnecessary gram of aluminum must now disappear. The casting is complete, but nearly 20% of what you see will never become part of the car. These extra sections were essential for casting,
but they were never meant to stay.
In just a few seconds, hundreds of kilograms of excess aluminum disappear with astonishing precision. Nothing is wasted. Every piece removed here will begin another journey. Now every remaining edge must become perfectly clean before precision machining can begin.
Only after every unnecessary gram has been removed is the casting finally ready for micron-level machining.
Casting creates the shape. Precision machining makes it fit the car.
Every critical surface is machined to tolerances measured in fractions of a millimeter. Every hole must exist in exactly the right place, because hundreds of components will depend on it.
The machine measures every movement thousands of times before the cutting tool ever touches the aluminum. When the final tool stops, the casting is no longer just a casting. It has become an engineered structural component.
But precision alone isn't enough. Every dimension must now prove itself before becoming part of a Tesla.
Precision isn't assumed, it's proven. Millions of laser measurements compare the casting against its original digital design. What the eye can never detect, advanced inspection systems never miss.
Every critical dimension is verified before this casting earns permission to continue. Only when every measurement agrees does the casting become part of Tesla's production line. Now the engineering is complete, and the casting is finally ready to become part of a Tesla. Only after passing every inspection does this giant casting earn its place on Tesla's production line. Within seconds, robots position a structure that once required dozens of separate components.
What once demanded hundreds of welds now becomes one perfectly integrated structural section.
Every successful casting shortens assembly, reduces complexity, and strengthens the vehicle at the same time. The Gigapress doesn't simply create a part, it transforms the entire manufacturing process that follows. But the greatest breakthrough wasn't replacing metal. It was redefining how an entire factory builds every Tesla. The real breakthrough wasn't building a bigger machine, it was building a simpler car. One giant casting replaces dozens of stamped parts, countless welds, and multiple assembly stations. Fewer parts mean fewer opportunities for error. And every eliminated step makes production more efficient.
Reducing complexity doesn't just save time, it changes how an entire factory is designed. The Gigapress didn't replace workers, it replaced complexity.
And that's the real secret behind Tesla's Gigapress. Not extraordinary force, but extraordinary simplicity. Moments after leaving the Gigapress, the casting begins a journey that will eventually become a finished Tesla. But inside the Gigafactory, no machine ever waits for the next car.
While one casting moves forward, another cycle has already begun.
Thousands of perfectly timed operations repeat day and night, creating one of the most advanced manufacturing systems ever built. Every casting begins the same way, but every successful cycle brings another Tesla one step closer to the road. The secret behind the Gigapress was never just one extraordinary machine. It was an extraordinary manufacturing